Habits that quietly separate women who win in life. Most people think success belongs to the loudest woman in the room, the one constantly networking, hustling, proving herself to everyone around her. Now, there's nothing wrong with being bold or outspoken. But here's the truth. The women who actually win in life, they don't have to scream. Their power is quiet. Their habits are invisible. And because of that, their results often look untouchable, almost unreachable to everyone else. And that's exactly what makes them magnetic. You can't always explain it. You just feel it. A quiet edge that sets them apart. Today, I'm going to share the habits that silently separate these women. The subtle, almost hidden choices that, over time, compound into extraordinary lives. And as you listen, ask yourself this. Am I cultivating these quiet habits? Or am I leaking my power into noise? Welcome to For Every Woman XO, where we uncover the mindset shifts, daily practices and lifestyle upgrades that help you step into your quiet power and create not just a beautiful life but an extraordinary one. If this message resonates, make sure you like this video and subscribe, because every week we share tools and truths that help you grow from the inside out. So let's begin. Habits of presence. 1. The discipline of silence. Think of the most magnetic woman you've ever met. Did she rush to fill silence? Did she defend herself at every turn? Probably not. Silence is her shield. It protects her energy. It creates mystery. And here's the secret. Silence forces others to lean in. By saying less, she commands more. Because the truth is, the loudest voice is rarely the most respected. The woman who waits, listens, and then drops one well-chosen sentence? She shifts the entire room. That's not weakness. That's strategy. 2. Observation before action. Quiet winners don't just jump in. They study. They notice motives. They map out dynamics. They know. Reacting fast costs power. Moving with strategy creates power. Picture a heated argument, voices flying everywhere. The quiet woman waits. She studies. Then she delivers one calm, sharp statement that flips the entire outcome. That's observation before action. 3. Subtle body language. They don't perform confidence. No forced gestures. No exaggerated expressions. It's simpler. Straight posture. Grounded stillness. Calm eyes. And because they're not trying to prove their worth, their presence proves it for them. That's the kind of confidence that makes people ask, who is she? Habits of discipline. 4. Invisible consistency. You'll never see her broadcasting every little win online. No new morning routine announcement every 2 weeks. But behind the scenes, she's stacking daily promises to herself. A walk. A book. Saving a little. Showing up to her goals. Not once in a while. Every day. Over months and years, that invisible consistency turns into a gap that others simply can't close. 5. Selective energy. Not every battle deserves her sword. She doesn't waste herself on gossip, petty arguments, proving she's right. Because every time you fight for recognition, you give your power away. She saves her energy for the battles that actually move her life forward. Her results do the talking. 6. Intentional solitude. Most people run from silence. She runs towards it. Because solitude is her workshop. It's where she plans, dreams, resets, and sharpens her edge. While others fill the void with noise, she uses solitude to build clarity. And that clarity shows up in every decision she makes. Habits of self-respect. 7. Unapologetic boundaries. Her no isn't dramatic. It isn't loud. It isn't a speech. It's firm, quiet, consistent. And the message is clear. My peace isn't negotiable. 8. Financial self-command. She doesn't chase the appearance of wealth. She builds actual security. She budgets, she saves, she invests, quietly, and while everyone else is showing off, she's preparing. So when life gets hard, the woman who prepared looks untouchable. Because true wealth doesn't need to be displayed. It speaks when the storm comes. 9. Emotional regulation. She feels emotions deeply, but she doesn't let them hijack her decisions. Anger, jealousy, fear felt? Maybe, but not acted upon recklessly. She learns from them. That's why she's seen as grounded, trustworthy, magnetic. People lean on her because she doesn't collapse under pressure. Habits of identity. 10. Private growth. Public results. Have you noticed that when you announce your goals, sometimes they never materialize? That's why winners grow in private. They don't broadcast every plan. They don't post every diet, routine, or new journey. By the time the world notices, it looks like overnight success. But in reality, it was quiet growth. 11. Self-defined standards. Validation. Comparison. Trends. They don't live for it. Their benchmark isn't other people. It's, am I better than who I was yesterday? That self-defined standard makes them unshakable. 12. The power of detachment. The final quiet habit. Letting go. They know when to release people, roles, identities, even dreams that no longer serve them. Detachment doesn't mean not caring. It means not clinging. Because winners aren't obsessed with proving they're right. They're committed to living aligned. That's why they keep rising, while others stay stuck. So here's the secret. Women who truly win in life aren't louder. They aren't luckier. They're simply quieter about the right things. Their habits stack silently. And by the time the world catches on, the difference is undeniable. So let me ask you, are you building those quiet habits today? Or will you wake up years later, realizing the gap has grown too wide to close? If this resonated, breathe this in. You don't need to announce your transformation. Just start living it. If you want more videos like this about becoming a woman who wins not just in appearance but in life, make sure you like this video and subscribe to For Every Woman XO. Because this is just the beginning of your evolution. Watch next. The quiet habits of truly wealthy women. In that video, I'll walk you through how to pair the feminine advantages we just talked about with the daily habits that quietly build wealth, not just in money, but in emotional peace, relational richness, spiritual depth, and financial wisdom. It's about living from steadiness and abundance instead of stress and scarcity. The link is waiting for you in the description box below. Make it your next step before you move on with your day. Thank you for spending this time with me. See you in the next video. And remember, you are, and always will be For Every Woman XO.